Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do something that I have never done in this game until now. And I can't tell you why I haven't, but that's gonna be the Imaginarium theater. Now, I'm going into this blind. I have no idea what to expect. I'm not sure how this is really supposed to be played, but we're gonna figure it out. I'm sure me doing this for the first time, it's gonna give me some instructions, like literally everything else. Season rules, opening characters, performance requirements, pyro, hydro, dendro, special guest stars. Okay, so I have noticed this while I casually play, that sometimes the characters that I have that are opening characters have a little buff for the season. What is this? Supporting cast. Okay, this is a lot of words, but that's okay. Now, I don't have a whole lot of characters. I am free to play, so I'm a little limited here, and a whole lot of them weren't really built either. I don't want to put Ino. She's just a child. I can't put her there. But these are my other strongest ones, so we're gonna rock with that. Okay, what's next? These are the rewards? Are you telling me I've been sitting on easy primos? Whatever. Let's get into easy mode because I don't want to screw myself over. I don't know. I'm scared. What can I say? Alright, so these are the characters I can pick. Okay, they're taking my Singshu. Makes sense. My Kale isn't built. What am I supposed to do? There's a lot of pop-ups. See, I'm more of a hands-on type of person to learn. Kind of crash and burn before you can take off and learn. That's not the saying, but I'm hands-on. I don't read. I play Genshin. You think I know how to read? My college education didn't do a whole lot for me, I'll tell you that. We're doing easy mode though, so how bad could this be? Buffs for adding 2 extra alternate cast members. Blessing level. Don't really know what blessing level means. Okay, they're words. I know what some of them mean. Burning origin. Brilliant blessing, blah blah blah, elemental reaction, blah blah blah. Increase your blessing level. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I don't know what's happening. I should probably really look into the opponents, but we'll figure it out. It's not like we can't restart.
Not good.
Alright.
Alright.
See, the thing about me, I'm not the most knowledgeable on team comps. Okay, I use what works for me. My main team right now that I'm using is a shatter team or super conduct team. Like, I'm using Walani, Sitlali, Beto, and Dory. Now, I know a lot of people don't use Dory, but as free to play, you gotta make do what you got, you feel me? But I actually like Dory. I like using her. I think she's a pretty decent electro applicator. I have Cookie, I have Fischl. They're not built. oh wait, no, I'm just realizing. So I picked based off of I don't know how I picked this team, I'll be honest. I was just kind of picking characters. Of course I had to pick Singshu because I use that character a lot. I'm max level friendship with him. But I don't have Hu Tao, I don't have Toma, and I don't have Baiju. So I don't know how they play. I would really like Hu Tao though. I think she's an adorable character, but as far as playstyle, I don't know how anyone works. Now that I'm really looking at the characters, I don't know what reaction I was really going for here. But wait a minute. Within 80 seconds? Okay, we gotta change it up. Growing up, I like fire, so I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to rock pyro, right? And I'm a Beto main. I'm a proud Beto main. Oh, captain, my captain. Alright, this team is working out a little bit better. I think I just needed to focus on one type of reaction to make this easier on my smooth brain. burning was my best option, and we did it within 80 seconds.
Oh no, sorry. Guests, hello. I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the sofa was so comfy, I guess I dozed off.
Attack, attack!
Sure can. Talking is one of the things I can do. All right, so... Ah, yes. Introductions are in order, aren't they? Greetings, my dear guests. My name is... Wait. What's my name?
My
Not
boy
sure
got
we can help you with
amnesia.
that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
You're Sir Howlsworth. That's a
Huh?
proper name.
Really?
We're just messing with you. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great. That went well. At least this mysterious room doesn't rob everyone of their memories.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. I did have a lot of dreams while I was asleep.
Yeah, I wonder what it's
Okay,
like to have
concentrate.
a
All right.
full night's
so,
rest.
If I'm not mistaken,
My
the
sleep
current
schedule
me is a
is so
concierge in
screwed.
charge of attending to any
I
guests that find
casually
themselves here.
run on 4
yes,
to 5 hours
You may call
of
me
sleep.
Wolfie.
Now, I'm not saying I'm
If all you
short,
can remember are your
but
dreams,
all I'm
what
gonna
makes
say
you
is
think
if I
any of
was,
them are real
if I were to
experiences?
get,
They're
you
just
know, a
products of
few
your
more
imagination, right?
hours of sleep in my lifetime, maybe
If
I
it comes
wouldn't
from
be
my
at the height I
imagination,
am.
It can't be real life? Oh. Well, it sounds like you know more about that kind of thing than I do. I can't tell the difference at all. I remember a time when a horrid curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my days in agonizing solitude, surrounded by
Wait,
nothing
why
but
is his
boundless tundra.
backstory so dark? I feel kind of bad now.
I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing streams, and shattered the very moon beneath our feet. And I'll never forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon me. It was glorious. To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream, for instance. I remember being in a garden of forking paths, and Madame Mage said to me, "From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests well." And I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. And now, finally, 2 guests have arrived. At last,
Now I feel
can
really
fulfill my
bad
duty.
for waiting so long to do the Imaginarium Theater.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
About Madame Mage.
Yeah, and who is this Madame Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madame Mage is Madame Mage. Just as you, dear guests, are guests.
I gotta forgive him
She
for
and her
not
friends-
knowing a whole
Oh,
lot.
yes,
He's a
and they're all mages
possessed
too.
stuffed
Each
toy.
one of them is a
Alright.
master of their own type of magic. Conjuring, illusions, and so on. One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. I had a little taste when she wasn't looking, and oh my goodness was it bitter! Blech. But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true fantasy. How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuffing for brains.
And I forgive you for
Is there
that.
anything else you'd like to ask me?
You know, I don't feel like asking a whole lot of questions right now.
This place is getting more confusing
So
by the second. But
I think that's all I
Wolfie seems
wanted
alright.
to ask.
so,
For
we
right
should be
now, at
fine,
least.
right? Besides, our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go where others dare not to tread is what will take us there.
Step foot in every
what
corner
a
of
wonderful
Teyvat.
line!
But
Spoken
as
like a
I
true
record
adventurer.
this, I'm
You
caught
bet,
up
we're the real
on
deal.
Nodcry, Not
Is
saying
that
I did
so?
all the side
Well
quests,
then,
but I
I'd better make
completed
sure I
Act
do my
2
duty as concierge of this
the
place.
Archon
I
quest.
hope this can be somewhere for you to rest
We've
and
touched a
recuperate
lot
when
of
you're weary,
corners
so that you
already.
can embark on your
But honestly,
next
no,
adventure
actually, let me take that
refreshed and
back.
renewed.
Because my exploration is not the
Come back
greatest. I
here
haven't done a
anytime
lot
if
of
you get
world
tired.
quests.
I'll be sure to take good care of you.
When you're on a date, but kind of nervous. So, what's you know, what's your favorite color? No? Okay. Dude, I really want Hikawa. I really liked her trailer. Yeah, the burning is gonna be what's working for me right now. My first main team was so bad. I can't even remember what my first team was. I think on my first team I actually used Noelle. But here's the thing, I actually liked using Noelle, but I don't know how to really use Geo characters. Like, I don't know a good team comp for them. Any other character I can put on a team and probably figure it out. Not the 3-man.
All eyes on for you. Just like we rehearsed. Go! Eat this!
Alright, boom. But any other team, any other character, I can put on a team and figure it out. Like, now that I decided to actually use my primos and my pulls.
Bravo! Bravo! Another spellbinding performance!
Thank you, Wolfie.
Are you interested in learning any new thespian
No,
tricks?
but as
By
I was
which I
saying,
mean dashing and elegant
ever
poses.
since I started actually
fact,
using my primo
what would you
gems
say to a
and
friendly exchange?
my fates,
I'll teach you some
I started
thespian
getting
tricks
more
in return for
characters,
toy medals from the
and
treasure
you know,
chests.
going from not a lot to
Friendship is a
enough to
wonderful
where
thing,
I
isn't it?
can't actually
Just the word
build the
itself
ones I
gives me a
really want
warm,
efficiently.
fuzzy feeling in my
It's
heart
kind of
and my
like
stomach.
I'll build them to, or I'll level them to level 80, right? Collect more
Oh,
fates, and then I'll
please
kind of
don't
sort of
tell
build
Paimon you're
them,
thinking
but
about
I'll kind of
emergency
swap
food
out,
again.
you know,
We're talking
one or
about
two from my
friendship
main
here,
team
okay?
to see how they play, to
will
see
never
how I
understand
feel.
why
But
that's
now
where
I just
your
have,
head goes.
I just have more characters.
Anyway,
Like, I
are
lost
you sure you're okay with
my
just toy medals?
50-50
Or could they be worth it? They're just
recently to
toys.
Chi-Chi. I wanted Lauma. I wanted my dear woman.
As long as you believe,
But no,
even toy medals can be
I
more
got
valuable than
Chi-Chi.
gold.
Now,
That
Chi-Chi
is
is
the
on a team.
magic
She's not
of
actually built.
imagination.
But
Madam
I have
Mage told me
certain
that.
characters that I put on
I
a team
can't say I
called the
entirely
Adoption
understand
Center.
what she meant, but
And that
the
team
thespian
is
tricks, I
comprised
actually got
of
those from a
Yao
wish I
Yao,
made to Madam Mage.
Chi-Chi,
So
oh,
long as
who
she
else
thinks
do I
it's a
have?
fair trade, I
Kachina
think it should be fine.
and Auroron. Now, originally Auroron wasn't on
Kinda
that,
ominous.
but
Don't a
after
lot of scary stories
after
start out that way? You
Natlan,
make a reckless
I was
wish
like, you
to
know
a
what?
wicked witch, but
We're
you end
putting
up
Auroron
regretting
here.
it when she forces
It's where
you
he
to pay an
belongs.
impossible price in return.
But also,
I
in
believe you're
part,
misunderstanding the
because
situation, dear
Sitlaw is my
guest.
favorite Natlan
There's
character. I
absolutely
really liked
nothing to fear.
doing
To start
her
with,
tribe quest,
mages are quite
and I
different
really
from
liked her
wicked
in
witches.
the Archon
And
quest.
besides, I already told you what the price is.
I know some people
It's
don't
the
like her,
toy
but I
medals.
like using her.
There's no
I
catch.
can't get through her domain that
And
great
you're sure
because
about
I'm not
that?
very good at this game. I play it casually.
Yes, completely. In any case, I was the one who made the wish. So if someone has to end up paying an impossible price, just leave it to me. I enjoy watching your performances, so it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are left in this book. But not to worry. Even if we run out of space, new blank pages will be added very soon. I do look forward to the day when all empty pages are filled with stories.
I love getting primos. It's one of the few things that brings me joy. And we get a toy medal. We get a participation medal. I need to stop sitting on these rewards. I need to actually sit and do the Imaginarium theater. But yeah, love Sitlali. I love getting these close-up
I imagine
views.
you'll want to keep fighting soon. Do you want a bite to eat first? You know you love my cooking. You should never work on an empty stomach. More importantly, here, some chopsticks for you.
There is a vast collection of books here. I took a moment to browse through earlier and found a good number worth reading.
Dude's a nerd.
If you're not presently occupied, why not take a seat? I'll fetch a few good books, and you can see if there are any you
Seeing
like.
Shoes Jip is actually
A
so
fine book on a
underrated.
busy day can provide a much-needed escape, even if just for a moment.
Thank you. I decided we're gonna do the Spiral Abyss too. I haven't done it in a while. I did... I don't remember what the highest floor I got to was before, but I haven't really touched it like that. And that's because at the time I didn't have as many characters built. Like, look, I would say the top 10 characters plus Milani. That's who I have built. Oh, actually not the Traveler. Really, I only have 8 characters built. Yeah, I need... Wait, hold on. There were a lot of enemies in the first half. And 1 enemy the second half. When it comes to combat, you know, I'll take on a few enemies at a time. Maybe 1 enemy at a time. But crowd control, not my thing. I think I need to put more ER on Sucrose. Just so I can keep getting her burst. I will also say I don't use Sucrose enough. She used to be on my team, but I actually put her on a different team. I put her on a team with Xiangling, Dia, and Bennett. So like a Pyronado type team. But I did level 90 her because I do like her. I think she's an adorable character. And listen, I also got Bennett really late. I will say I've been using Bennett a lot too. And I even got his skin before I got him. Maybe it was a premonition. Yo, the one that just be zooming through my soul, I don't like that enemy. As much as possible, I try to keep Sucrose from dying. Any other character can go, but Sucrose is adorable. Right, and I don't want to know what her fallen voice lines are. If you heard Ino's fallen to voice line, pain, tears, oh my goodness. Also, this is basically the team that I use casually. This is the team that I use casually. I like using, especially Moalani and Silali for exploration, just getting around faster. And then if I make a mistake and somehow find myself around enemies, my lovely main Beta. Oh, Captain, my Captain. We're cool, you know? I think my biggest thing also with why I suck at this game is my artifacts. For playing the way that I do, I feel like my characters just aren't doing enough damage. Not even I feel like, I know they're not doing enough damage, except Moalani. Beto, she crits sometimes, I think, but that's not why I love her, okay? I just don't have the best luck, is what I'm realizing. Because, yes, I lost my 50-50 to Chi-Chi when I was trying to pull for Llama, and my artifact rolls, trash. Thankfully, with the new update though, with the new patch, you could see the 4th substat where it says unactivated, because I swear literally 8 out of 10 times I roll an artifact, it'll go to defense. What am I gonna do with defense? You know who scales off defense that I have? Noelle and Kachina. Do you know who's actually built right now? Not them. I need to I need to rethink a lot of things right now. Alright, hold on, wait. I really gotta lock in.
Yes, you are.
Also, if anybody can help me build a good team for like crowd control,
Where do you think
that'd be fantastic. Just help out a silly little guy, you know? I like playing this game the way that I do, but also I just, you know, wanna do big boy damage. I wanna do big damage. This might have been with Moalani, but I think the most I hit where it was like 54k. if I remember correctly. Honestly, getting Molani was such a game changer. I haven't seen higher numbers before her. I think before, actually no. Well, yeah, 54k. That's the highest that I've seen my team do. But pre-Molani, I think the most that a character did, and it was definitely Beto, because I have been working really hard to build her with the resources that I have, and I think the most she hit for was 27. Sitlolly has been doing better numbers since Molani joined. What I think it is that Molani's energy... Oh wait, I am cooked. Yeah, no, run that back. I'm trying to get my leg back. But I think what's been helping the team is Molani has great energy. She's very positive. She's a great cheerleader. She brings that energy that we've been missing. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna keep doing this. The Abyss makes me very nervous. Sometimes coming to not cry makes me a little sad, just knowing that I lost my 50-50 to Chi-Chi. It's something that I have been seeing in my nightmares recently when I close my eyes. I kind of want to give up on pulling for Lauma. I know there's plenty of days left on the banner, but I do want Nefer. I kind of want Yehoda. I don't usually use bow characters. I don't ever actually use bow characters. I don't know if I want to pull for Flynn's yet. And I've been thinking about this a lot. If I know what I know now, playing through the first 2 acts, I would have pulled for Inefa. But that's in the past. I know Inefa works really well with Flynn's and, you know, blah blah blah, this and that. But if I don't pull for Lauma, I'm gonna tell myself I was building pity. And that's where we're gonna leave this off at. Hopefully, in between this and the next Genshin video that comes out, I will have a better built team, or just better built characters in general. Don't hold your breath on that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. It really warms my heart when you see it through. It brings a tear to my eye. But other than that, thank you again. Bye!